the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Cook. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So USC's offense will take the field for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you
turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A pickup of 8 now to convert to this 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. Even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And guys, this is a great time to look for an explosive play on 2nd and short. 3 wideouts to the left. Caught close to the marker, it's Jansen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones.
Triangle on the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw, it's Cook. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Breaks into the open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Pulls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Jansen. Touchdown, Trojans. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Cook. Picked off, what a play to set him up.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just with kickers, with quarterbacks as well. On that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wants to go up top on first down. This is when the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Cook. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
He's got great speed. Touchdown, USC! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Auburn escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Tigers fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They'll try to snap it quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the...
There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Spartans had this offense rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the red zone, looking for a space. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Cook. He's going for the goal line. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got him. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Holds and fires complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Pulls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Southern Cal! My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Cook. Got his man on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes him talk to the hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
And the Trojans will go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Right on the money. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Cook. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Starting this third quarter on the ground. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those 2nd down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap it to the back. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the quick pass. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Give to the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on first down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. The give to the tailback. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Pulls it in. It's Landry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. You talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just
too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Spartans will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Turning it on to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Middleton. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Middleton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Finds a little space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point.
56, Michigan State 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Cook. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
Well, the offense on 3rd down and just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a little space. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Southern Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Scanning the field, it's Cook. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Makes the grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Jansen. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Trojans want to crank the tempo. They just keep firing. Finds his target down the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Back to throw, it's Cook. Turns it loose. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Creates a little space. Picks up the 1st down. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him...
There he goes! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, USC! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's got an open man. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the 1st down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's loose. He's at the and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Cook. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a lot. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. It's complete on the right side. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jansen. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle.